So I think I am live, but I also think I don't have it set to public. So give me a second. I see there are a number of people in here. Thank you so much. I appreciate your patience here. I'm going to turn that down here quick just to make sure we're not getting feedback. It's like I haven't done this in a while, because I haven't done this in a while. Okay, it's listed as public. Good. All right. Well, welcome everybody. It's been a while since we've streamed, so it's one of those things that I'll be doing a whole lot more of over the next couple weeks because, well, I'll have the time. And there's not much better than getting into like an old shoe. And for me, Super Mario World is that old shoe. Now, this is actually playing on original hardware. I am playing using my Super NES Junior, using HD Retrovision component video cables, connected using Voltar's excellent RGB mod on here. Now, one of the things on this is I'm actually testing out a new capture device. I can't show it on camera because it's back there behind a bunch of crap, but this is the Prodigy capture card from the BeharBros. And the cool thing about it is it promises 4K pass-through and 1080p recording or streaming. So what I am seeing on the stream here looks terrific. What I'm seeing here on my monitor looks great. My monitor's over here as far as what I'll be playing on versus the chat there. So please, please, please don't hesitate to ask questions in the chat. Before I get started, I just want to answer a couple of questions on here. So I think it was Stan who had asked if I could, let's see, where is it here? Any chance of crawling back to the old gig? So for those of you unaware, yes, I am searching for employment currently. And I left my two previous employers on very good terms. My most recent one, actually, I was still working part-time for. I'm talking to them now about, if there's a possibility to come back full-time. As far as the RC gig, there's a couple open positions I'm talking to them with as well. So we'll see what happens. So fingers crossed. Just got to take a second and thank everybody for all your support over the last 48 to 72 hours. You're amazing. You really, thank you. It's the best I can say. So this is, again, Super Mario World on original hardware. Minus one thing, I am actually using a Retrobit, what is this called again? This is the, what do they call their 16-bit? Crap, it's not the Originate, that's their 8-bit one for the NES. This, I'll have to look it up. I apologize. But yeah, so I'm using a Retrobit wireless controller. The cord you're seeing it on here, I just don't remember if I charged it. And so I'm making sure that we don't have an unexpected death as we go through and play here. Thank you, LDG, for the gifted subscriptions there. Now, we are starting this from scratch. We're going to go probably hour and a half. We'll see what we get here on Super Mario World. Now, I do have the RetroTink 4K, which I have not actually done any... You didn't see that, did you? You really didn't see that. The problem is I went to the wrong world first. I needed to go here first. I will be doing tests on the RetroTink 4K. Probably this week I'll get that finished up. So, but this is the RetroTink 5X that I am using. And, I mean, this thing is fantastic. Yeah, I died really quick there, Deej. Okay, this is bugging me. What is this thing called? I gotta look this up. Retrobit. Oh, it's the Legacy 16. That's what it is. It is the Legacy 16 is the name of this. Boom. There. Okay, music is a bit loud. We will go ahead and make that tweak here. Should be less loud, so let me know how it is. Now, for those who don't know, one of the cool things about Super Mario World is Yoshi was actually supposed to be in Super Mario Brothers 3. It's something that, not Iwata, who am I thinking of? Crap, who am I thinking of? It's not Iwata. Why am I drawing a blank? I can see his face. Anyways, the creator of Mario, the creator of Zelda, he wanted to have a dinosaur companion for Mario in the original Super Mario Bros. 3, and just the system was not powerful enough to be able to handle it. And it's actually kind of interesting if you look at preliminary drawings for Yoshi, who is much more bird or ostrich based than what he ended up looking at here. Waves and Games, thanks for becoming a member. Seriously, this community has come back and supported us so much, not just over the last few days, but over the years, and you are terrific. Miyamoto, that's who I'm thinking of. Miyamoto's no. Okay, Yoshi, almost lost you there. Let me know if that music is any better. Let's see, the parallax scrolling was mind-blowing. Yes! Now, for me, weird thing, I've always gone that route first and then come back to the block house side of things. Growing up, I didn't have my Super Nintendo at launch, but I got it shortly thereafter. But I associate Super Mario World and F-Zero with the Metallica Black Album, because that came out about the same time, and man, I blasted that in my bedroom while I was playing this, because nothing else mattered. Now, one thing, too, that's really cool that they did... So listen to the music now. Listen to the music now. There's a drum beat that's missing when you are not on Yoshi. So take a listen now when I hop back on him. It's so good. This game, there's so much to love about this game. Come on, you. Now, I saw Dave in the chat here a little bit. Dave, due to recent circumstances, just as a heads up, I will likely not be at MGC this year unless I happen to find something between now and then. So, I didn't have Pilot Wings, Stan, when I was a kid. I would rent it. But the 3 launch titles were Mario World, F-Zero, and Pilot Wings. And I loved F-Zero 2, and I'm glad that I can still go back and play it now. Well, that's probably one of them that's going to get weeded out of the collection here with everything going on. Oh, crap. I didn't mean to do that. So we're going to do this, come back and get Yoshi. Let's see. You never noticed that either. Yeah, that's actually one of the really cool... There's a lot of subtleties that have gone into all of the Mario games musically. It's not just a visual thing. It's the music-wise, what they have done throughout this game as well. Boop. Now, again, if you've got any questions, please feel free to let me know. I can't see. Let me scroll down a little bit. Where are we at? 19 watching now. Thank you all so very much. I appreciate it. First game I could backtrack in a Mario game. No, you could do it in 3, and you could go backwards in a level on 2, but you couldn't go back into a previous level on 2. Although technically, so Doki Doki Panic, which Super Mario 2 is based on, you could go back and you had to go back and replay levels in Doki Doki Panic because you didn't get the true ending of the game unless you beat it with all 4 characters. And that's actually something I'll probably stream here at some time soon, too. Do 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 do. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? About a cord and a half. Could you go back a level in 3D? In 3D Land on the 3DS? I think so. This is also one of the changes too with Super Mario World is, you know, not just the left right, but the fact that it has elevation changes as well. That is a big departure over a lot of the previous games. Now, one of the cool things too is depending on the color. Oh, that was going to be a death if I would have followed through on that. Depending on the color of the Koopa shell, it will change the abilities that Yoshi has. Like, so here with the red shell, if he spits it out, it's fire. The blue shell, he can hover or fly. The yellow shell is basically like a pound the ground. And there's another color. Well, and there's also like a rainbow one that kind of gives you all of the abilities too. Koji Kondo is the name of the composer to Super Mario World, and I just love everything that he's done with the score on this game. I know a lot of people associate this Super Mario World with Mario and the Cape, but the fact that you don't have access to that until really the second level, or the second round of levels really, is something that most people don't realize. Let's see, D said, for every $5 super chat, he's going to do a shot of Fireball. Yeah, so essentially there we go. The blue shell is almost like the P-Wing in Mario 3, where you just hold the button down and you continue to fly. Can you fly, Bobby? Who can name the movie? Name the movie. Do 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 bear. Sounds good, Pete. We will catch you later, my friend. Make sure you check out Waves and Games as well. Has got a very great channel too. We appreciate him coming by. One of the interesting things, too, about Super Mario World is the fact that it kind of introduced us to the disposable character. No, it was not Radio Flyer. Good guess, though, with the fact that there are many times where people would jump off over a cavern and use Yoshi to basically boost them to additional areas or heights. You know, we saw that later on, too, with Donkey Kong Country with Donkey and Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong. Come on, you keep going, keep going. The interesting thing too about Yoshi in this as well is with his shoes, you can bounce on certain enemies that would cause damage to Mario and not have an issue. So one more call if you know where Can You Fly, Bobby? Yes! Very good. It was RoboCop. So one of the things that many people never realize, too, why Yoshi doesn't go into the castles and whatnot with you, it's scared. He's scared. This, when I first played this part, blew my mind, especially when you could go behind that, like, cyclone fence. Wait, is there a feather here? Was I wrong? Nope, that is a, here we go. Clarence, no, I didn't mean to do it. Can you fly, Bobby? The other trick here, too, that I don't know how many people know, is while you're on the fencing here, if you basically kill a Koopa by stomping on their head, if you keep going, I've got one more, or two more. Basically, you can get an extra life. Oh, I'm going to be one short, darn it. Lay off the cotton, you swab. There's another movie line for you. I use that one too often, though. You guys, if you're a regular on the channel, you should know where that one comes from. Oh, I almost went a little bit too early there. There we go. Through the first level, just like that. One of the cool things that, I believe that was Iggy. He was named after Iggy Pop. So a lot of people may not know that correlation. Ba-da-ba, 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 ba-da. I have to say, so far, I'm really happy with the performance on this BeharBros Prodigy, too. I'm not feeling lag or latency or anything like that. It's working very, very well. I want to just make sure that... Are we live? Does it show live? It shows public, all right? Good. All right. Just making sure we've got our settings. Let's see. So far, only one death. Yes, and it was right away, so that doesn't even count. So why is who wearing a shell? Yes, at very first I was dumb. I has the dumbs. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Now, here's the other secret, too. So, if you notice, I did not kill that flying Koopa. I just bounced off of him to get the feather off of him. He came back. Now that I've stomped on him and I've killed him, even out of the shell, now he will not respawn. He's not there, see? The more you know. And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe! So, I have never seen. Hey, Zombie, how you doing? Yes, it count. Unlike Bird of Prey 5, I will not claim that it does not count. So here's another trick on this, and I need to get off of Yoshi here without screwing up. So if you spin and hit the blocks to the left of them with your cape, you're basically always assured. And there's a few times that it doesn't work, but you're pretty much always assured of getting an extra life. Ow, that one I got lucky. So I am kind of doing a Bird of Prey here and cheating to get the extra lives. And there we just got all the extra lives from that bonus world. I am playing Justin Welcome. I don't know that I've seen you here before. I appreciate you stopping by. We are playing on original hardware. The only... Oops, sorry, hit pause there. This is my Super NES Junior that has been RGB modded with Voltar's RGB mod kit. And I am using HD Retrovision cables going through my RetroTink 5X. I don't have my 4K hooked up yet. That'll be done this week. And then I am using a Legacy 16 controller from Retrobit. So, Zombie, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I greatly appreciate it. Let me know, too, and I honestly have not noticed, are the super chat notifications coming through on stream? Because I have them turned on. Ah, that's right. Deej said for every $5 super chat, he's going to do a shot. I think he just wanted an excuse to drink, so especially since I don't drink. Did I enjoy the Michael Keaton coming back as the alternate Batman? No, I didn't enjoy the Flash at all. So the Junior is actually a Nintendo piece of hardware. It came out... There we go. It is... Here, let me pause here. Give me a second, because I'll show you the Super Famicom version of this. So hang on. Okay. So this is what the Junior looks like, and it basically, they dumbed it down in a couple of different ways. So, for example, the original Super NES, Super Famicom did RGB video right out of the box. They disabled that on here. That's where the mod comes into play that Voltar has. For 35 bucks, you can solder this in and you get beautiful video like you're seeing here. No lag, no latency, no delay, anything along those lines. So I love this mod, and I really like the overall look of this system. The one thing it is missing that the original had, there's no eject button. But these are they're terrific. I absolutely love these systems. No, it is not one of the many. I know what you're talking about. It's not like the Super NES Classic Edition, for example. And I saw someone asked earlier, and I'm down in my basement in my studio. So, yes, proud Brewers fan. So, suck it, Cubbies. You and your toilet bowl of a stadium. All right, I'm now getting some garbled audio on my end. Please let me know if that's coming through on the stream. I may just have to restart the capture device is all, because there was a bit of a shock, a static shock when I stood up, so. Also, the easiest way to get rid of Charge and Chuck is to just hit him with that. Give me just a second here, because this is really annoying to me. Let me know again if you're hearing that audio issue on your end. I'm just going to restart my monitor, because that's where my audio is coming from. Let's see. Got the Retron Trio HD that plays Super NES as well. Yeah, that's a good little system for what it is. Okay, audio is sounding good there. I just got to reconnect my Bluetooth headphones so you guys don't hear the native audio, basically. Settings. Sound, output, monitor, speaker. No, I want to go Bluetooth. And Raycon E55, connect. All right. Thank you, Matthew. I appreciate it. And hopefully you can't hear the morons upstairs. I mean, the puppies upstairs. Okay. I was hoping that it was just the monitor. So, confirmed, which is great. There we go. Perfect example of ditching Yoshi to go ahead and get something better in game. Haha, eat it, Yoshi. I hate those. What are they? They're Rip Van. It's not Rip Van Winkle, but it's like Rip Van Fischl or something like that these sleeping fish are called. And they are annoying. So, and, you know, and I'm sorry, I forget who had asked what I was playing on system-wise. You know, there's nothing wrong with, like, the Super NES Junior. It's a decent machine. There is additional lag and latency in there, so there is that. But, you know, it's a great way to play classic games and have them all in one if you could still get your hands on them. You know, I've talked about it before. The main thing now, Nintendo has no interest in doing any more of those mini consoles because that's essentially what the NES Online service has become. Okay, we got that guy. We got that guy. We got nothing there, so let's see. Yes! We got him. That worked out very, very well. Hey, 8-Bit Glitch, how you doing? There's only one thing I enjoyed about the Munchette directed The Flash. If you remember the film where Batfleck Clark buried... I couldn't tell you. I don't recall that much. I've actually tried to remove as much memory of The Flash from my memory as possible because it was not a great movie. Oh, I hit you with the block, you... Oh, damn it. Well, this sucks. I never understood why fish had goggles in this game. Nope, nope, nope. I'm going to miss it. Damn. I'll have to come back and play this one again to get the key. What? So Don, I was invited, and with recent circumstances, I just won't be able to. If things improve between now and April, the organizers have made it clear that I have an open invite. So there's that. But yeah, 2 deaths, but look at the number of Marios I have. I'm up to 30 Marios, dude, so... No, I'll own that. I died. Yeah, so right now it's just a matter of I've got to be very deliberate with any financial expenditures. Oh, no. I did not realize that if I got the fire flower, disable the balloon. Well, that sucked. Oh, got him. Yes. Here's the other thing that a lot... Oh, shoot. I did not want to do that yet. A lot of people don't realize is you can carry an item while still shooting a fireball. No. Oh, barely. Oh, you... Yes, got it. IGC, I have been invited to the Illinois Game Con. It is the same weekend as Korg's in Columbus, Ohio. I think for all involved, it's going to be better if I attend Korg's than Illinois Game Con. Can I do the special world without activating the Switch Palaces? To the best of my knowledge, well, I will tell you, I cannot. I don't know if it's a possibility, if that's what you're asking. I'm going to go back and get some power-ups here. And this is like one of my constant go-backs to get power-ups until there is a ghost house at the top of this plane where you can go and get it. So basically, well, should I? Yeah, I'll just go the regular. We'll beat this level quick. Yep, that, one of the unfortunate things, and I talked to the gang at Korg's and the Illinois Game Con before any of this stuff happened, and basically let them know, hey, you guys are on the same weekend, are you sure you want to do that? And they're like, yeah, we've already got our buildings booked, so there's that. And Ryan Tauscher and the the gang over at the Illinois Game Con, great people. Next to, I'm lucky that I consider that I have 3 hometown conventions. I've got Milwaukee at Midwest Gaming Classic, which is home. I've got Illinois Game Con, which is 45 minutes from my house, and then Mo Game Con. So I mean, it's. There he is. It's Yoshi! Thanks for the lift. There we go. Let's see. I know how you feel about being stuck in a tough fight. My mother-in-law had some roof replaced roof. Oh, man. That's terrible. Sorry about that, man. Yeah, and if you're Belmont, if you're local here too, make sure that you check out live action games, check out the item shop. We're lucky that we have some really amazing stores here locally that not only support the community, but they're just good people, and you want good things to happen to good people. Red Letter Media, yes. Every time I hear those guys talk, it's like, I'm home. I would love to sit down and kind of pick their brains at Red Letter Media about just some of their sci-fi opinions. Watching them squirm while reviewing Star Trek Picard was fantastic, especially Rich. This one I can go up in? Nope. I thought there was one of those I could go up in, or is it this one here coming up? Am I the only one that does the little bounce with Yoshi there on the beat? Oh, don't want that. Yeah, Midwest Gaming Classic is fantastic, and I'm bummed out that I'm going to miss it. I had been talking to them for a while about having a booth and whatever I might end up doing for panels. You figure I've been there every year since 2018 or 19. Any interest in the coming up? I can't see. Someone else comment, please, because I can't see the rest of Justin's comment. It's one of the things. So they've got the hearts and whatnot that you can. It blocks part of the text. So actually, you know what? I'll just do it. Give me a second. I'll just go. There we go. In the upcoming UFL season, no. Part of it is because Rock's now a heel. So I don't want to see... or I want Cody Rhodes to finish his story coming on up at WrestleMania. Oh, that could have been bad. That was bad. I'm actually more interested right now in the upcoming NASCAR season simply because I had the privilege and honor of being able to work with Ryan Blaney and the number 12 Team Penske Ford Mustang. And the fact that he won the championship last year is just too cool. He is legit one of the kindest, most genuine people I've ever met. And I've actually had a chance. He is not the first NASCAR champion that I've ever met. I've met and interviewed Tony Stewart. Smoke is awesome. Tony's just great. Carl Edwards, Michael Waltrip. I mean, not all these have, championships, but they're NASCAR drivers. Just super, super people. I can shut off the hearts. Well, now you tell me. I gotta think he has to, especially... So here's the thing. I don't think he was going to. I think that the plan was going to be Rock versus Roman at WrestleMania. And I may end up live streaming during WrestleMania and just kind of reacting to it as it's live. I think they did not expect the negative feedback that they got when essentially it looked like The Rock was going to take Cody's spot. And it's one of those, too, where I think it was one of those, in case of emergency, break glass to reveal The Rock. I think with everything... Oh, crap. Come back here, Yoshi. Yeah, did I lose him? Or is he between here? He might be between. Yes, he did get caught between here, so that's good. Get back here! So I think with all the Vince stuff that came out right before that, I think it's one of those that they thought that they had to. I think they underestimated the story they had told and set up for over a year, how people had gotten invested in Cody Rhodes. And part of that, I think, is a Vince thing, because Vince always had a tendency of, if he didn't create you, he was going to bury you. Look at Sting, perfect example of that. Oh, now I lost him for good. Crap. The fact that Sting lost his one and only WrestleMania match in a dumb way against Triple H and had the NWO involved. Like, the Sting, unless it was the NWO Wolfpack, Sting always fought the NWO. So the fact that, it was Hall, Nash, and Hogan saving Sting, no, that that didn't work for me, brother. So I heard NASCAR is planning to go clockwise next season. Listen, it's not just all left turns. They do several road courses throughout the year, and I dare say the road courses are amongst the best races of the season. When they're at Circuit of the Americas down in Austin, Texas, that's a phenomenal track. Boop. Ever notice the difference between Christopher Reeve, Superman, and Henry Cavill's Beyond the Surface? I mean, I think they were just written in a different era. The 80s were different than the 90s and early 2000s. So, well, and what's unfortunate is the fact that the buckle bomb from Rollins, which, I mean, you never want to hurt anybody. I will never believe that Seth went out there with I'm going to hurt this guy attitude. It's just unfortunate that it happened. The fact that he never wrestled another match in WWE after that is just, it's really a bummer, especially as someone. So I would classify myself as a classic WWF fan that started watching WCW during the NWO era. Now, I did watch, like some of the Clash of the Champions and everything after Hogan got there, and even a little bit before then, because I had one of my friends in grade school and high school, Dave Dyson, was a huge NWA fan. And I mean the Wrestling Alliance, not the band. So I would tune in from time to time. I think I actually saw the Clash of Champions with RoboCop on it. But like, it's one of those where the product just changed, and I guess I changed in a way with it too. So got to go back here now. I can get the other secret area. Dummy! That's 3. Come on. How about this 2? Every time I die, you got to drink 2, Deej. 25 watching as well. Thank you so much as you are watching me suck. Get away from me. I say boo. Boo to you. Other little cheat in here too, if you are spinning and you get hit by a boo, that like the ones in that previous screen that were coming through, you don't take damage. Okay, so now we're gonna go here, come back to here. That one's gone. Is it? Where do I have to go here? Is it up here? No. Okay. How do I have to get here? No. There's a way, because there's another exit from here, and I just don't remember where it's at. Is it in the previous screen? Is that where it is? Yeah, Johnny Ace was also at that, or no, I think this is it. Do I have to hit that here? That's what it is. I never understood that block. All right, so now we're through that. Go through the door. All right, I already went through you. Or do I have to run back and forth through here? And this is where... Nope, that's not it. Okay, I think it's got to be in the previous room, so I'll just beat this one. There's that. I'll do that. Do this. Okay, so I'll go back in here. Finish the level, get the extra stars. No reason not to. Let's see. RoboCop. It was Capital Combat. I don't remember exactly what year. I used to enjoy much about Stone Cold Austin's way of either humiliate or play fighting Vince. Yeah. First room boss. Okay. Black had a coin snake in it. Yeah. See, I was never a Hulkamaniac. I will claim that. Like, I enjoyed... See, that's where you can do that and not take damage. Okay. Alright. Alright, where do I have to go then? I actually really liked the warrior because there it is. You never knew what was going to come out of his mouth because he didn't know what was going to come out of his mouth. There we go. I actually liked a lot of the heals back in the day. Like, I loved Mr. Perfect. I thought that he had a great gimmick, and, yes, no, maybe? Okay. There we go. The warrior, I mean, because I was a kid, let's see, I was, so 84, I was 7. So that's when Hulkamania really started, so... I didn't like the Mr. McMahon character because Brett didn't screw Brett. And get a couple more of them guys. Boom. I know I've mentioned this a couple times already, but man, the music in this game is fantastic. Yeah, I can kind of see the Goldberg comparison a little bit, but I think Goldberg had more going for him. Oh, no. I hate you guys. Screw you, I'm going home. 4. Like the Horseman. So, really cool story talking about the Horseman. So, I've only ever been to one live wrestling show. It was a WCW Monday Nitro in Milwaukee at the, I should have gotten the other side, at the Bradley Center. And it was a 97, I want to say. And I had 4th row ringside tickets. And, oh shit, I didn't want that. So during one of the commercial breaks, David, who was Little Nate, the referee, not David Penzer, that was the announcer. Charles Robinson, not David, it was Charles Robinson. You know, so we're sitting there, he's just kind of checking the ropes and whatnot during a commercial break, and I kind of go up to, or not go up to him, but I just go, woo, and he did it back to me. It was, I mean, stupid, but still cool. And the fact that here I am almost 30 years later and telling that story is, yeah, I'm old. Got it, yes. Okay, gotta keep going. All right, hopefully we land on something solid. No, yes! All right, so we gotta see if we can fly. Can we fly again, Bobby? I'm not gonna ask you because you already know that was RoboCop. Goldust, I was never a fan of the Goldust character, but damn, Dustin Rhodes could go. Jimmy the murder fly Snuka, yeah. I wonder how hard it's got to be for Tamina to be in wrestling, knowing what everybody basically now thinks of her dad. I was a huge mark for Bret the Hitman Hart, I will tell you that much. I do believe that he was the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. Although there was a lot of Ric Flair in the Hitman, so there is that. And Ric Flair and Bret Hart, very similar in so much as they had the same match every single time. You could count on, with Flair, you had up and over the turnbuckle. You had the Flair flop. You had begging off. He would probably get color somewhere. And with Brett, you had, running into the turnbuckle, sternum first. You had the, not the Brainbuster. What am I thinking of? The, crap. What is the move where you catch them and you slam them? Arn Anderson's was the best. Why can't I think of it? Out of curiosity, besides what some of your affiliates will send you, what are any of the products or games that you are still making a priority to get a hold of with the money constraints? I'm not buying anything. I mean, that's just where it is. I will be selling for the foreseeable future, so there is no discretionary income right now. What happened to Jimmy Superfly Snuka? Spinebuster, yes, thank you. Arn Anderson had the best, tightest looking spinebuster ever, and the best wrestler to never be a world champion. So Jimmy Superfly Snuka murdered his ex-wife, or girlfriend, or something like that. This was something that he finally was getting arraigned on, like right before he died. And any so I haven't met a ton of wrestlers. I had a chance. The first one I ever met was actually Greg the Hammer Valentine. The gentleman that got me into radio was a guy by the name of Steve the Homer True. And yes, he was bald, but at the same time, he called himself the Homer. Come on, you! Because he was always for the home team. Oh, sorry, Yoshi, you gotta go. Anyways, so there was a Champs Americana that, hey, Paisley, how you doing? That they were doing an interview with Greg Valentine at, and I got to meet him there. Got to meet Mr. Perfect as well. Kurt Hennig, coolest flipping dude ever. Like, so cool. I was very... So... I will never understand when people say that they were saddened when a celebrity died, but it's one of those where when he died, it was one of those like, man, he was a really good dude. At least the time that I met him. The thing, and I've got to change earbuds out real quick, guys, so bear with me. I just got a low battery, please charge, which I thought my earbuds were charged. So watching Greg Valentine get on and off of the stage where basically they had like an 8-foot conference table that they were doing all the radio stuff was set up at. He had to grab both ends of the table to basically get up and down off of this stand that was maybe this tall. So it was sad to see. Let's see, we need to connect here. Where did my other? There we go. We are going to connect. Okay. But yeah, I would like to meet Brett. I would love to meet Flair. I'd actually, not a wrestler, but obviously big influence in the industry. I'd love to meet Conrad Thompson. And part of that, too, is just, having done podcasts myself over the years, getting to kind of pick his brain on that stuff. Yes, that's what I was hoping for. Come on! Oh, just got one extra life there, which is, still decent. Okay, there we go. He's not around anymore. I would have loved to have met Bobby Heenan. If you've never read his autobiography, that dude was hilarious. I absolutely love the brain. He rubbed your hair. I'm not going to touch that. Hello, Jay. Make sure you guys sign up for my brother from another mother, Square Pegs. He does adequate content. Come on, man. I poured the love on you this morning. You can't expect it to always last, man. Well, and the best part was was it the 92 or 93 Royal Rumble that Flair won? Talking about, you got to be fair to Flair. Just with a tear in my eye. Woo! Hey, adequate is high praise for me, Jay. You have to remember, we are both part of the bottom 50% that make the top 50% possible. Hi, Daniel. I'm not quite sure what your best pet Yoshi grounder. What? I don't get that. Okay, so it was 92 that it was with a tear in my eye. And the thing that people never talk about is the fact that the reason why Ric Flair won the championship is because Hulk Hogan pulled a heel move. He eliminated Sid Justice, I forget which he was at that point in time. He was already eliminated and pulled him over the top rope. That was a heel move. Oh, I thought there was something more up here. Well, that sucks. So here's a question for you. What was your first Mario game? Oh no, did I squish myself? Yes. Dum 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 dum. Well, and they've talked about how they were pissed at him because he basically gave it away before it even happened. Whose side is he on? It's like, come on, Bobby. Another Bobby reference. Oh, damn it. I couldn't jump and get that. Why can't I not? I couldn't jump. That was weird. 5. We're up to 5, Deej. I should probably go back and power up. Mario Brothers. Okay, Mario Arcade. Okay, I've had it with this. We're going to go back and get power-ups. 6. What did I think about Hulk Hogan's first joining the NWO at Bash of the Beach? I thought it was brilliant. It made sense. It made much more sense than, the rumors that it was supposed to be, or not supposed to be, but there were rumors that it was going to be Sting if Hogan didn't do it. I have no belief in... It was supposed to be Mabel. No, it wasn't supposed to be Mabel. It was never supposed to be Mabel. Dude, that's cheating. Donkey Kong does not count as a Mario game. Dude, until recently, Deej, I hadn't been dying. Oh, I went into the wrong level. I need to go back out of here. I need to go to this guy. Really, that Crash and Spyro? Love that. Yep. Spyro is a great game. I just recently picked up. God bless it. My oldest daughter loves the Spyro game. She actually got into it on the Game Boy Advanced. And just played the daylights out of those Spyro games. And when we were at the Midwest Gaming Classic, or was it? No, it was for Christmas last year. I actually got her the first 3 games, that compilation that's on the Switch, and she's absolutely loved those. Man, Koji Kondo is he's underrated. Unlike this channel, which some would argue is overrated. Most would argue. If they would even comment on it. Hang on one second. My monitor flipped off on me and flipped back on, and I've got the audio distortion for a second. So we're going to go ahead and switch back out of there. Switch back in. Anytime I think about Hogan, I always think of Christopher Lloyd yelling, "I was frozen today." I guess I don't get that reference. Carrier for Dreamcast. Do you ever... Carrier for Dreamcast? Yes, we want Bluetooth speakers. Carrier for Dreamcast you ever play? I don't get that one. Sorry if you can. Not sure if that's a typo or if something's missing there. But yeah, just for those joining us a little bit late here, so we are playing on original hardware. This is my Super NES Junior that has been RGB modded with Voltar's RGB kit, which is, for $35, the best investment you can possibly make in your Super Nintendo Junior. He also has a great kit for the Super Nintendo, is it 2-chip, I believe it is? Or no, it's the 1-chip. And like, just Voltar makes amazing stuff that will make your stuff look better. This is going through my Retro Tank. Oh, you stink. My Retro Tank 5X. Oh, okay. I was thinking I lost the feather, but I didn't. Retro Tank 5X. I don't have my 4K hooked up yet. That will be getting hooked up later this week, so we can do our review on that finally. Let's see. Game is called Carry. Never heard of it. Suburban Commando. I've never actually watched Suburban Commando. Been great to see you smile. Yeah, it's been hard. 2-chip. Can't wait for his mod. Yeah, I don't have a 2-chip system. Otherwise, I would be diving into that in no time flat. And not just because he makes good stuff. He makes the good stuff gooder, if that makes sense. But yeah, the 1-chip mod is just, it's so good. I've done, damn it, no! 7! Do I have to start back at the beginning? I do. Okay. There we go. I don't know why I was having problems getting that earlier. Let's see. Thanks again for letting me chill. Dude, thank you, Belmont, for your support, man. I appreciate it. And sirs, all of you just coming and hanging out, like, I'm going to be very blunt and probably a little bit crass here. I will admit it probably sounds like bullshit when I post how much the support to this community has meant to me since Friday. And it's not just since Friday, but the people who have come out that has supported me and my family with everything that's been going on. I legit cannot thank you enough. So, yeah, you're amazing. That's because you're a lightweight, Deej. But to where I was going with everything. So, where I am playing on a Super NES Junior using HD Retrovision cables hooked up to my Retro Tank 5X, and I am using a Retrobit Legacy 16 controller because A, it's wireless, even though I have it plugged in right now because I forgot to charge it and I wanted to play on real hardware. Say hi to Vic and Meredith to me, my friend. And I will catch you later, I'm sure. 27 watching, by the way. Thank you all. You know, I've only had one person since everything went down and since the video went live yesterday kind of call me out on it. And you know what? He's entitled to his opinion. You know, what damn YouTubers always looking for funds from their audience. Well, you know what? No, I never would have asked if what happened wouldn't have happened, first and foremost. Second of all, you know, it's not just the, hey, you want to super chat or make donations or super thanks or whatnot. You know, the tangible items, the 3D printed items, the, you know, early access to stuff, commercial free access to stuff. You know, that's actually something of value, hopefully, that I'm able to deliver to you. So it's not just a, hey, give me money because you like me. No, it's, you know, what can I do to help you? And in the same point, you're helping me at the same time. There we go. So I will tell you, I like both the Hyperkin and the Retrobit controllers. Just being completely transparent, I find that the Retrobit Legacy 16 is a little bit more comfortable and has a little bit better battery life. And part of that is because the Hyperkins kind of have that dog ear on the leading edge on both the NES and the Super NES controller. Until I got the Originate from Retrobit, like the Hyperkin, to be honest with you, until I got the Retrobit, both the 16 and the 8-bit controllers, the Hyperkin were my controllers of choice. They are not bad controllers. I like them very, very much. I just kind of prefer the Retrobit one, so I appreciate that, Geneva, and I said your name correctly. Seriously, I can't be the only one that does the double bounce with Yoshi on the beat. And that is something I have always done. Like, even going back to when this came out in 92. Okay, so we need... All right. Oh, dang it. Ah, shoot. What I needed to do was get up top. Ooh. Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. Oh, nope, that's not where it was. That's where it is. It's not what I wanted to do. Now, what was that? I've never seen double bonus. Double bonus, what do you mean? There we go. Again, using Yoshi. Boom. Ba-doom. Now, I do want to also thank everybody, too. Recently, like, I threw out a poll on the community tab. Keep an eye out on that, because I'm going to be posting. Like, my goal is, as long as, or until I find something full-time, I'm going to be doing, in between, filling out applications, going on, interviews, so on and so forth. And I actually had my first phone interview today. I've got another one scheduled for Friday, so fingers crossed. Oh, that sucked. My goal is to try to keep the content here going, more and more and more, do more enhanced content, be able to do more live streams. Oh, yes! Got through there. That was not an easy jump. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Why was I falling? It wasn't bouncing me off of that. That was weird. Okay, that's not where I need to be. I need to be down here, I think. Yep, okay, I need to go here, then here. It's amazing the stuff that you remember from like 40 years ago. Oh, yeah, I have always... I've always done that double bounce, and it's typically in these levels where I do it too. Oh, you suck, Chargin' Chuck. Family Guy reference. Actually, I don't watch Family Guy, so I don't know what Family Guy reference I would have made. No, there's another exit there. What did I miss? I missed something. Because there's an exit to get me to the Star World. Okay, there's another dinosaur coin over there. Probably don't have any time watching any other YouTube content. However, I've been recently watching these videos. We're talking. Oh. Yep, nope. Not really watching a whole lot of other content right now. I'm not doing a whole lot of regular stuff right now, I'll tell you that much. I am pretty much job hunting, or job hunting. Oh, ooh, a basic. I forget where I heard that from originally. You know, actually, it was my ex-wife, I think, that used to say that. That's where I gotta go. That's the ticket. Yeah, that's the ticket. That's where we gotta go. Do. Mifo, thank you. I appreciate it. MSG metal, is that metal? That's not Metal Gear Oh, it is Metal Gear Solid 1. You've got the MSG switch around. That's Madison Square Garden versus Metal Gear Solid. I'll be honest with you, I have never played a Metal Gear game. Just not anything that I've been into. Why, Lieutenant Dan, you all got magic legs. So I know a lot of people will actually let Yoshi eat the star to make him instantly big there. I don't. So that way I am invincible. Ah, damn it. And there I did it anyways. But now this is, the blue Yoshi is my favorite as far as abilities go. Simply because you can eat any shell then and he can fly. Bobby. Oh, Resident, what'd you retract, man? No need to. We're all friends here. Again, that's another thing. I always spit it out. Yeah, it's amazing how many games were like, this is super easy, and then you're an adult, you're like, oh man, I suck. It's funny too, my oldest Cassie, like being able to just beat her relentlessly in Mario Kart and Wii Sports and whatnot. And now when it comes to Mario Kart, she definitely, she can take it to me, so. We got more lives. We are up to 51 lives. It's good that I'm able to get a life in here because Lord knows I need a life. Yeah, thank goodness for easy difficulty. Yes, sir. Personally, I'd like to see some of the imports that we didn't get help widen my library. Sorry, I had to retract. Oh, no, all good, man. If you're looking for 3, you know what? You guys are going to help me do my YouTube short for the day right now. So, let me grab, where'd I set my phone? Deej, where'd I put my phone? Damn it. Well, I'll do it later, but, where did I put it? Seriously, where's my phone? Oh, well. We'll just do it this way. No, it wouldn't look good. So, 3 great games if you're looking to get into imports. Hey, if I can almost pronounce Giannis Antetokounmpo, I'm doing okay. No, seriously, where the hell is my phone? Anyways, so 3 great games if you're looking to get into imports from Famicom to NES. So get a 60 to 72 pin adapter, obviously there. Oh, how about this big red thing right here? Dummy. So we're going to do this, and we're going to shoot this live. And I will give you all the same. There we go. I'm going to hook up my phone right there. And shoot, I need a microphone. Hang on. We got this. I've got that microphone there. And now I just need to connect the other side. Oh, this is good. This is fun. I'm glad you guys are here. And I'm going to grab the cartridges real quick too. Okay. And Proteus, well, I will too. What am I thinking for the third one? Proteus, YY World 2. No hair. What am I thinking? Hang on. Oh, I know. I got it. I got it. I got it. Okay, I got it. So we're going to record our short. We're going to do this. Yes. Okay. Director of 98. No idea. Video. I'm just going to real quick check and see if my audio is coming through, because I'm not sure that it is. Nope. Okay. Give me 10 minutes to charge my mic here, and we will do it. But yes, you are definitely going to be credited here. Don, make sure you remind me in 10 minutes. I've just got to charge the microphone, and that way we can make her happen, get her done. Got her did. Okay. Okay. And I have the games right here that I'm going to recommend too. There you go. Yes. Okay. All right. So we're going to actually go back here now to Star Road. Doo-doot. Doo-doot. 25 watching right now. Been going about an hour. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming by. Out of all of the 2D Mario games, basically everything leading up to Mario 64, what's your favorite? I mean, this is not only my favorite Mario game, this is my favorite game. And I know a lot of people may have thought that it was Earthworm Jim, and I do love me some Earthworm Jim, but this blows Earthworm Jim out of the water. And unlike Earthworm Jim, I've actually beaten this. I've never beaten Earthworm Jim! There we go. Oh! Well, thank you both. You're a jerk face. That's why you die. Interesting, I was able to eat the bomb after he blew up. Rizaguni, is that the right way to say it? Rizaguni? Because you do get full credit. Oh, I'm still recording on my phone. I guess I need to not do that. I'll turn that off for right now. Well, we got a good matching there. It just wasn't the one that we were looking for. I prefer the first one. The second one, I think, has some cheap deaths to it, especially on, I mean, the very first level with the granny on the chairs going back and forth. I hate that part of that game. Rezigon. Do. So I guess here's the question looking forward as well. After this stream, for the next one, do I just keep playing Super Mario World until we beat it? Do I play something else? Let me know what you are interested in. Okay, there we go. Damn. I feel like I just got hit by a red snapper. Very tasty. I've enjoyed what I've played of it so far. I've only played about an hour and a half worth of it right now. I'm playing with the 4-year-old. Not a fast gameplay, so let's see. So Timalica 420 Super Mario Brothers 3 is his favorite works, meaning world, is the closest of second place there ever could be. Yep. How many of you knew that you could actually go between the chains? I don't think a lot of people knew that. So, like, you can just sit here and hang out and you be good. Not to be confused with UB40. Okay. I don't think I can get through here without dying. Damn, nope. There's a secret to getting through that, I know. Or not a secret, but there's something significant to getting through there, I should say. There we go. Yes, red, red wine. Oh, you booger. So I think we're going to go for about another 10 minutes or so, and then we're going to call it a stream. So if you've got any final last 10-minute questions, final call. One more chance for alcohol, so finish your whiskey or beer. Oh, God bless it. I was looking at the chat, and I'm like, oh, he's up. I got to go. Nope, can't go. Now, one thing, too, I know a lot of people have ordered from the 3D printer store in the last couple of days. Really appreciate that. I posted on Twitter yesterday that Etsy is actually running a $5 off of 50 promotion. And the nice thing, it doesn't cost me anything. So you save and I earn. So if there's anything you're looking to pick up, make sure you check out our Etsy store. There we go. And on Etsy, you can just search for Rock Solid, and you'll find the storefront. Not for the Super NES. I've played it. I thought Bart's Nightmare was also on the NES, wasn't it? So I've played the 3 Simpsons games on the NES. Drop. You know, it's interesting, too, the fact that... Ooh, just about got hit by the fish. This was such a Japan-centric title that all the Mario games go from left to right versus right to left, seeing as that's how Japanese read is right to left. Oh, no! Got him! Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, so we'll do one more level, then we'll do the short, maybe stream a retro wrestling game soon. Yeah, I've got NES and Super NES wrestling games, and N64 too. WCW versus NWO, of course. WCW versus or NWO versus the World. I mean, if you want to enjoy the greatest night in the history of our great sport, we can definitely do something like that, especially as we get closer to WrestleMania season. All right, there we go. Got our power-ups. I don't have WrestleMania 30 on the 32X. That was one game that I was never going to spend the money on, and I'm glad I didn't now. So we're going to try to go back through the other direction here now and get the lower path cleared. All right, got him, yes. Yes, got that timed out perfectly. That worked out well. Daniel, I didn't see it. I'm sorry. I wasn't ignoring anybody. So let's see. What did you see here? With video game, pet is better from Nintendo. I don't understand what you're saying, video game pet. So if you could expand on that a little bit, that would probably help me considerably. And as I mentioned earlier, so chat is on my screen here versus gameplay is over here. So I don't always have it directly in my line of sight. So there was nothing deliberate or malicious about that. Unlike certain Kurogans or Turtistanis who tend to regularly ignore their chats. And that is an inside joke amongst friends. All right, got him. See, and here's the beautiful thing, too, at least for me about Super Mario World, is I am not the game player I used to be. At least this is a game I know I can be pretty proficient in and not suck too much. Just average amounts of suck. All right, how am I supposed to get... No, well, I guess that's how I get through there. Oh, I need to go back and... Oh. Let's see. Not sure he gets the question. Are you asking what company he'd want a pet from? Yeah. Yoshi Grounder Bed. I don't know what that is. I have beyond Yoshi. I have no idea, Daniel, what you're referencing there. I'm sorry, my friend. Again, not trying to ignore it. I don't get the references. Well, thank you much, and like I say, we're gonna be ending here soon, anyways. So you got a majority of what we had going on. So thanks. Go. You are a sadistic man. You want to watch me play Ghosts and Goblins or Ghouls and Ghosts. Megadan 29. That's your man for that stuff. Oh, that hit detection was garbage. You're saying I need to blink or blink 182? Oh, that was dumb because I needed those, I think. Nope. Okay. All right. Let's go there. Yep, got that. Crap. I didn't want to hit that yet. At least I have a shell to kind of fly through there, and then I screwed that up. Okay, so Saturday night. I don't. I may have Saturday Night Slam Masters. Play Back to the Future on NES. No, but I may do it on the Super Famicom because I've had it for about 2 years and I've never really played it. Saturday Night Slam Master, Yoshi from Mario, Grounder Badnik from Sonic. I don't know who Grounder Badnik from Sonic is. Sorry, Baby T from Crash. I don't know who Baby T from Crash Bandicoot is. And the bird from... I don't know who... So, quite honestly, out of those options, I would have to go with Yoshi because it's the one that I know. Oh, you suck. And then I left that fire flower sitting there, too. Wasn't I just a little bit ago saying, the nice thing about Super Mario World is at least I know it and I don't suck at it? Clearly I do. I have tried going back and playing E.T. for the Atari recently because I've got the Atari 2600 Plus. That game doesn't make sense to me. All right, so we are going to go here. We've been charging for a couple minutes. Hopefully we can go through this. And you guys and gals can get the early look at tonight's YouTube short video. So turn this guy on. No, it just gave me a little battery warning. Well, it's been sitting here and charging, so I don't get that. Oh, crud. Do I have my other mic set up? I don't. Sergeant Bird. I don't know who Sergeant Bird from Spyro is, so I'm sorry. Yeah. Actually, let me... Okay, Deej, then you do it. Emulate it. Boom. Done. Now, one of the interesting things, too, about this Legacy 16 controller that I'm using is it does actually have analog sticks to it. You can actually use it with the Switch if you want to, or other USB devices. Damn it. Tempest, I don't have it for the Atari 2600. I have Tempest 2000 for the Jaguar. And that game is amazing. I'm going to probably have to sell my Jaguar, aren't I? God bless it. I just got it, too. Oh, well. Wasn't meant to be. And that's only the 8th death, Deej, so there's that. What Wii content would you like? Because I don't know if it was you or if someone else, Justin, recently had asked me to do more Wii content, or had asked... It was on one of the GameCube videos. Oop, I just lost my video for a second there. There we go. Are just gameplay stuff, because like Mario Galaxy would be fantastic to do some streams with. That's such a beautiful game. There we go. Come on, jump, 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 jump. There we go. Woohoo! Here we go. Let's go. Yahoo! Ooh, we gotta see what's in that coin block. All-time favorite controller, Super Nintendo, as far as layout and ergonomics, but I prefer the Super Famicom button color. So if I could get one that had both, that'd be fantastic. Now, on these green things, you can actually do, a jump like that and jump on top of them, and they won't hurt you. But I'm not going to test that theory out right now. All right, let's see what we can get here. Correct. As far as the button layouts on the Super NES versus the Super Famicom. Boom. So it's, yeah, I mean, it would be easily doable. I could probably 3D print them, quite honestly. Maybe that's something I need to do. I have never been the biggest Sega controller fan. I just haven't been. Oh, this has got Blarg in it, doesn't it? Yep, there's Blarg. Oh, I thought I jumped in time, and I did not. Sounds good. Any Mario content? We're going to go back and get some power-ups here. Why doesn't Donkey Kong Knuckles Crunch Bentley count as a Mario-type game? So Donkey Kong, you could almost argue it could. But I consider that a Donkey Kong game, not a Mario game. I would just say... Yeah, the other ones aren't even in the same genre, so I don't know. Daniel, I'm sorry. There we go. Yeah, I enjoy Street Fighter, and someone who is fantastic at Street Fighter is Gabbo. Gabbo the Giver from the Pixel Game Squad. He is one of the best I have ever seen. Like I say, I've always enjoyed fighters, but they're not my genre of choice. My friend Chris and I, and I've talked about Chris on the channel. He passed away about 1.5 years ago now. We used to play Street Fighter all the stinking time. And then he would use Guile with that upwards kick, and he would get me with that all the time. He would use T-Hawk against me, too. And generally, I would pick either E Honda or Ryu, and kind of have it for him at that. Got a DS recently. Mario Kart, Mario 3D World, 3D Land, whichever the Mario Land game for the DS. Definitely a great game. There's a lot of really good games for the DS out there. And glad you're enjoying the stream. I appreciate that. Thanks for stopping by. You know, it's you all are awesome to just sit there and watch me stink and play video games and die a lot. All right, we are doing decently here. Come on, we need to... Dang. So we're going to kill you. We're going to jump, bounce. There we go. There is a mod of Super Mario... Actually, I think it's either of this or 3. That is like Christmas themed and everything. That's just like, it's really good. I know JLove81 streamed it a couple years back, and it just, like I say, it just looked like stupid fun. See, Blarg, too, to me, the fire dragon this, I think he is the epitome of a character. I don't think he's bad. I think he's just misunderstood. Can't remember if I can get over the top there. Nope, I guess I cannot. Poor Yoshi. I mean, he just gets punched in the back of the head like constantly by Mario. He's got to take it. There we go. Let's see here. Did almost win a local Street Fighter 4 tournament when it came out, so that was cool. Very cool. With Crying Baby from Video Game is Better, Metal Sonic, Bowser Jr., Gina... I don't know the Gene Nasty, Gene Orc, or Nina Cortex. Nina Cortex, I think, is a Sonic thing. I like Bowser Jr., Monteris, how you doing, my friend? You know what? Thank you for your words the other day. Seriously, I've said it to a couple of folks in here, like Gina Von and a couple others. It meant a lot. Oh, crap. Well, this has gone from bad to worse. And I know for a couple of you who have come in here more recently, so this is the original Super Mario World playing on actual hardware. This is my Super NES Junior with HD Retrovision component video cables being played through my RetroTink 5X. I am using a Retrobit Legacy 16. Oh, that was dirty. Using a Legacy 16 wireless controller. Oh, damn. Damn. Or to quote, what's his name from the APA? Damn. I know I want to say Ron Killings, but I know it's not Ron. Ron Simmons, that's who it is. You know, having those bullet bills fly in between there reminds me. Anyone else remember a game from the 80s called Crossfire? Damn. Last try. Last try. And then we're going to record the short. All right, get back through here. You can do it. I believe in you. Ooh, damn you. Oh, you. All right, let's see if we got enough charge to this silly thing now. No, it's still showing not enough charge. Oh, well. Well, you have to stay tuned until probably about an hour from now, and I will be referencing these items here on today's YouTube short as far as 3 great games if you're looking to get involved in imports that you should definitely pick up. And here's the one I was looking for. And I actually just talked about this, was it yesterday or the day before? Samurai Pizza Cats. Sounds dumb, sounds weird. Samurai Pizza Cats for the Famicom is so good. It feels like a Capcom game, but it's actually from Tecmo. All right, I know I said one last one, but no, I'm too hard-headed. I must get past this. Okay. All right, so we got past those guys. We're big. Oh, that was dirty. Drink, Deej, drink. Thank goodness I've got 55 lives left. I may need a few of them. So is that Rezagon? Is that literally what the tagline to the cartoon was? You know what I'm going to do here real quick? I'm going to change. Give me a second. I'm going to do this. Let's see. Nope, that's micro. That is that. All I need is a USB-C charging cable, damn it. All right, here we go. Here we go. It's weird that it won't charge off my phone, too. It's very, very weird. All right. Get that charging. Oh, and for capture devices, this is one thing. I've been using the, this is the BeharBros Prodigy capture device I've been using. And 4K pass-through, 4K pass-through. 1080p streaming. Yeah. Retro and HD Retrovision are great picks for retro game. Dude, it's so good, Geneva. It is so amazingly good. Okay, yes, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, I suck. 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 I think it's funny. I had one time I had someone accuse me of taking myself too seriously. I'm like, have you watched my content? I'm an idiot. Actually, technically, I'm an idiot savant, minus the savant part, as I wasn't watching what I was doing there. Seriously, that was just for a one-up? Oh, I'm pissed now. I am pissed. I thought... So needless to say, I can skip that. Yeah, the pound cables were okay for what they're at, but man, they just... The quality The black levels especially are not great. I don't like you. That's okay. There's also the slightly smaller version of those. They're the quarter-pound cables. Quarter-pound. Come on. Oh, you're one of those that just keeps walking. That was Dirty Pool, too. Why did you not jump? I'm hitting the button, and it wasn't jumping. It's not me. It's the game. The game. It's rigged. Wait, no, that's John. Okay, so we've got defense here now. All right. We can do it. I believe in you. Speaking of dad jokes, Gino, you know when a dad joke or a joke becomes a dad joke? When it's apparent. When it's apparent. I'm slowly buying the Retrovision cables, eventually the 5X. Unless, yeah, they are expensive. No doubts there. Hey, we got them all. Hot dog. Hot dog, hot dog, hot diggity dog. Hot dog, all problem solved. It's a brand new day, what you waiting for? Get up, stretch out, get on the floor. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Yeah, I've got a 4-year-old. I am a 4-year-old. What are you talking about? Oh, you... No! Now I need to rely on you to get me out of here. Do I go back and get power? No, I'll just deal with it. The one thing I'm interested in checking out the 4K and seeing how stuff with an HDMI output looks. Like the Switch. I mean, clearly it's 1080p, but the fact that the RetroTank does accommodate HDMI connections, I am very much interested in seeing how that handles it. Okay, thank goodness. Oh, K-Mac. That's so K-Mac. Do. All right, so we're back up to 59, dude. Oh, I rushed into that a little bit quicker than I really should have. All right, come on. Yes, we got there. And oh, I wasn't quite looking at what I was doing there, and I got very lucky. Do. Okay, we will wait for this to pass, because this too shall pass. Kind of like a kidney stone. It's amazing to think, too, this was a pack-in launch title for the Super Nintendo. And, like, how much of these, like, look at the details in the lava. These things are just beautiful. Urgh! Okay, so we're okay. We're okay. Oh, thank goodness. Is this Lemmy? Or is this Iggy? No! Oh! Oh, I got lucky on that one. Not so lucky on that one. Got him! Do 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 do. I'm getting very frustrated with why this thing isn't charging. Like, it's warm, so it feels like it's charging. All right, we'll do a couple more. What the hell? Leave a 1 in the comments if you want me to do a couple more levels, too, if you are done. How about that? Cash me outside. How about that? Oh, this one. I hate this level. And without having a cape, it's going to be even extra harder. Oh, and I just about bought the farm there. Oh, damn it! All right, there we go. Ah, and that's where I need it. Yo! Dude, why didn't you grab the rope? He didn't grab the rope. I did get the joke, Geneva. I did. It's along the lines of, what's the only fruit that can't get married? Cantaloupe. Whoa. Not nice. It slices, it dices, it's a chopper and a hopper. What could it possibly be? It's Sledge-O-Matic. Can I get down there? Yes. All right. Boop. Now, there's an alternate exit in that one. I got to figure out where that is. No, like, are you literally playing right now, Montrance? I'm going to ask you a really weird question. Can I just call you Monty? Does that work? Oh, big boy. As Brock Lesnar might have said to Keith Lee, the limitless one. Man, he's a guy I wish we could have seen more of Keith Lee in the WWE, actually get a decent push and stay healthy. Yeah, buddy, got you there. Oh, that was dirty pool. You know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna solve this. We're just gonna clear house. Get out of here. Oh, you guys suck. Suck. Dum 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 dum. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get ourselves a blue Yoshi. Boom, ba-dum, boom, ba-dum. There we go. Come on, you. In and out and done. Woohoo! Yeah, so there's the blue Yoshi, the red Yoshi, the yellow Yoshi. Is there another one I'm missing? And yes, I know I'm going a different direction now that I'm up on the upper tier. All right, there we go. Take a break for a second. Oh, this would be easier if I had the red things. No! Well, I just screwed myself on that one. Going down, first floor, lingerie. Okay, so we gotta go there. Do that. Yes! That definitely came in lucky! Okay, that almost became unlucky! Hey, Cranable, how's it going? Keeping an eye on chat out of the side corner of my eye here. Oof. All right, sounds good. Let's see. Knock, knock. Who's there? Man, don't be asking what you never know who that is. Yeah, true. I always thought of Looney Tunes or Tom and Jerry when I looked at my Monty Mole's hole. Yeah. Yeah, watch out for your Monty Mole's hole. I mean, you want to keep that covered up. All right, very cool, Monty. Sounds good. Gary, I saw your recent video. I am sorry to hear. I appreciate that. Oh, Martin, right? You must have changed your username. I recognize the Anabar, or, what am I thinking of? Avatar. Oh, that was, I got robbed there. There we go. Well, I didn't even need that. I think that's Pluke or Plock or something like that. Got him, yes! I jumped right over that stupid thing. Now I'm gonna go back and get that. Oh, crap. Oh, thank you for becoming a member, man. I appreciate that. We have seen some amazing support over the last few days, and oh, dumb. Oh yeah, you've got an easy to remember avatar, man. You started coming around right around the time I did the Tommy Tellerico interview. I still think it's funny that people think that I was a Tommy apologist. It's like, at the end of the video, I didn't even say that I was going to order the console. In fact, I think I told him point blank that I'm still not sold, but I wish him nothing but the best. Which, I mean, quite honestly, is true. I did wish him nothing but the best. I want to cry. Okay, there we go. That was dumb. Dum 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 dum. All right, we are going to get them coins. Get that dragon coin. Who was the last dragon? Shonuff. Underrated 80s movie, The Last Dragon. And the actor who played Shonuff also played Kern, Worf's brother in Star Trek. I think it's Tony Todd? Yeah, that's Tony Todd. I meant to do that. I'm not what you would call a very smart person. Do do do. There you go. There's my boy. You're my boy, Blue. You're my boy. All right, there we go. Yes, that's the ticket. Got it. Shonuff wasn't Tony Todd. Who played it? It was the same actor who was Kern in Star Trek. Because Tony Todd isn't Zeus. I thought that was the one I jumped through. Hang on here. There's one of these you're supposed to jump through. Or is it up here? Was I too early? I've had that problem before. Yes, I was too early. I could have sworn that was Tony Todd. Well, still, Last Dragon is awesome. Right there with Breakin' 2 Electric Boogaloo. God, am I old. Oh, damn it. Whoa. Yeah, I didn't see... Damn. I didn't have any suspicions of anything nefarious. And even to this day, like, I know there are people that believe, and I will not disagree with them because I can't, that they believe the Amico was a scam from the get-go. I don't think it was. The problem with the Amico and in television as it was is the fact that they had a creative in charge of a company. And creatives are great at many things. Running a company is typically not one of them. Ask me how I know. But Tommy is someone who is charming as the day is long. He just is. And he you want to believe in him because the way he talks and carries himself. So it wasn't the same. I thought it was the same actor that did both. Anyways, having met Tommy on a couple of occasions and talked to him, like I wasn't one of those that was like, oh my God, it's Steven Tyler's cousin. I need to get, like, no, I knew of and respected him because of what he had done in the gaming industry, but I wasn't starstruck with him. I just had what I felt was a reasonable amount of respect for someone. And, oh, that hit detection was BS. And so was that one. That's terrible, Wrath. That's terrible. It's like, did you hear about the guy who fell in the hole who was blind? Yeah, he didn't see that well. Well, I think what happened with the Amico, quite honestly, is I don't think that COVID helped. I truly believe that I don't know that it would ever have come out. But COVID definitely didn't help. At this point, what was it? Was it announced in 2018 or 9? Whatever it was. Even at that point in time, it would have been using outdated hardware. It just would have been. Now, 4.5 years later, like, don't even bother. The hardware is so obsolete. The only way that I was going to pre-order one, I actually thought the red one, and I think they called it GTO Red, was a beautiful looking console. That I would have considered pre-ordering at the original price. Once it went over $200, I was out. No. I did watch parts of the Super Bowl Sunday. So a little bit about my NFL fandom. I consider myself to be a recovering Chicago Bears fan. And until the McCaskies sell the team, I'm not really going to watch them. I just don't think that they are set up for success in the long term. They are more worried about things off the field than they are on. And the fact that if you look at the success Matt Nagy and other head coaches have had since leaving the Bears in other positions, I just don't think that it's a successful franchise anymore. I also, not to bring politics into it, I am generally fairly conservative. And I can disagree with someone without being disagreeable. To me, your politics don't define who you are as a person or your character as a person. They just don't. And the fact that things that happened during COVID, that the NFL came out and just certain stances they were taking, I didn't appreciate as, like, here's the thing, for any sport, for anything, I watch stuff like sports, like the NFL, like Major League Baseball, like NASCAR, as escapism. I don't want to hear about that crap when I'm watching it. I just don't. I'm not saying that stuff doesn't have a place or a purpose, and I'm not saying that athletes and celebrities can't use their fame to forward a cause. What I'm saying is I have every right for just saying, you know what, I don't want to be preached to right now. I'm looking just for enjoyment and entertainment. And you can believe what you want, and just because I may or may agree or disagree with you does not make you more or less valuable as a person. It doesn't make your opinions more or less valuable. At least that's just my take on it. I guess in that ways, I'm even less of a conservative, more of a libertarian. I will say I really liked Robert Kennedy's ad during the Super Bowl. I don't know much about his politics. I think that he is more of your traditional Democrat, your blue dog Democrat. I will say that I really, agree with him or disagree with him. I like the approach that he took playing on the legacy of his family. Hang on, guys. My wife is calling. Hello there. Streaming? Why? What's up? Oh, is she at your folks? Okay. Well, give me 10 minutes and I'll go head that way. All right. Love you. Bye. Oh, you guys actually heard that. I thought I muted the microphone. So you guys heard me say what that I love my wife. Stretch break. Okay. So the microphone, by the way, is charged. So you'll be able to see the short here in just a moment. And I will go get my daughter in a second. So that was Ludwig van Koopa. What do you mean, Geneva? Is that as far as like your take? As far as you're kind of in the same vein as I am? What do I think about some retro consoles being high priced? Well, I'm very much a capitalist, and it's supply and demand. The reason that some of this stuff is still so expensive is just because people still want it. The one thing I will say that I have been amazed by in the last 18 to 24 months is the lack of demand on NES and Super NES hardware. And I don't know if we've simply reached a saturation point, if that's what it is. But like at the... Where was I at? Was it in Utah? Oh, that was dumb. No, it was... Southeast Game Exchange. That's where it was. No one was interested in anything older than an N64, and a lot of people weren't even interested in that. They were wanting like PlayStations and newer. So I think we're going to see some of the prices starting to come down, simply out of demand. Oh, I need to go get that so I can get that. Okay, no, got to get the bubble. There we go. We'll come back here and get that. Hi, Chris. Welcome. I appreciate you coming by. Thank you so much. And if you are, it looks like you are a recent channel member, and if you joined after our recent announcement and whatnot, thank you. Seriously, thank you. Let's see. How dare you have a healthy relationship, be able to admit your feelings for your wife? For shame. I know, right? Hope you're doing better. Get some power. Yeah, dude, not cool. I understand the joke idea, but yeah, that's a legit concern that I have. Demand for older consoles will fade slowly as time goes by and prices will come down. Yes, completely agree with that. But yeah, so and I was amazed, and I talked to some other vendors specifically at Siege, and I asked them if they and I waited until the event was over because I didn't want to pry at what tell me what your sales are like. I'll tell you what mine are like. No, it's not that. It was more of just like, this is what I was observing. Did you notice the same thing? And a lot of people noticed the exact same thing. AMA, is that the American Medical Association? No, the AMA. Well, it depends on the context that you are talking about, Stu. And welcome, by the way. Make sure you check out... Hang on one second. I have to do this. Stu, you're a special kind of Stu. You know that? You know that. And we are going to add as a moderator. You're going to be a managing moderator because you're super cool, Stu. So in the world of radio control, the AMA is the Academy of Model Aeronautics. So that is essentially the company, or not the company, but the group that provides insurance if you happen to fly your RC airplane and crash into someone's Corvette, for example. And I actually I was at an event. This is before I left Horizon Hobby, so this would have been it was before COVID, so I think it was 2018, where I was flying over. It was a Corvette club with a drone, and people were freaking out. What happens if you fly into my Corvette? I'm insured. I have $4 million worth of insurance. You're going to be okay. Suffering succotash. Zoinks! Like, hey, Scoob! Here we go. Let's go. Woohoo! Oh, I don't know that I meant to do that, but we will make the best of it. Yes, make sure... Oh, we got 28 watching now. Thank you, everybody. This has been... Seriously, this has been a very well-attended stream. Thank you all. Especially for something that was impromptu and not necessarily scheduled. I am hoping to be able to do more. And the main thing is going to be to get that balance between getting my regular content done, shorts, job searches. I mentioned earlier, for those of you who weren't here, I actually had a phone interview earlier today that went decently. And I've got another phone interview on Friday. I've got to double check the calendar. I don't remember if it's in the morning or afternoon. But we're not giving up, man. Oh, hang on. Oh, hey, Matthew, you are a wrench. Okay. Thought for a second I looked over and I saw that you weren't wrenched, and you definitely should be one of them wrenches. So, neat thing, one of the positions I'm looking at would be getting into radio, and I've talked about it a little bit. I spent a cup of coffee's time in radio, and it was one of those things where I was a regular caller to the point of on News Talk 1130 WISN out of Milwaukee. I became known as Gary the Bears fan. And to be a Bears fan in Milwaukee is not common. But the producer of the show, Steve Sparky Pfeiffer, who I'm still very good friends with, he was looking for a co-host for his NASCAR call-in show called Sparky's Final Inspection. And so I was the original co-host on AM 1250 WSSP. Yeah, I don't want that. Don't want that. I thought I could go back here. That's right. That's where that was. So, but I've got a chance. The place I'm interviewing with on Friday is actually a radio station here in Central Illinois. So, I actually was lucky isn't the right word, but fortunate, I would say. Yeah, fortunate works. Oh, crap. I screwed that up, didn't I? Stu, why didn't you tell me what to do here? But in 2012, I went on a Central Illinois honor flight. And it was one of the greatest experiences of my life. And the radio station that I'm interviewing with was actually helping sponsor the group and everything. So I know a couple of people, like not intimately, but like I've had direct communication with them in the past. Okay, we are going to continue and save, but all right, we now have we got a charge in it. Charged up, sir. So let us record. One of my favorite racing games. Oh, I can do that. I've done that quite often. Dirt to Daytona on the GameCube is phenomenal. So Riggs is a radio host, but he also does more where he's more on the management side of things now. And Stu and Matthew, correct me if I'm wrong, because you guys know these stories as well as I do. Hang on. So he was on air talent and still does it from time to time, but he is now more, again, more management, I would say would be probably the best way to put it. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. Okay, just favorites. So you all are going to get to watch me record my YouTube short for today because Rezagun had an amazing question that we are going to answer. So I'm going to actually be looking off that camera there because I've got my cell phone. So let's go there. Bump. Okay. Pro video. Awesome. All right. What if you are a player of United States Nintendo Entertainment System games and you want to get into imports? Well, here are 3 great imports. That was a flub. You guys got to see the flub, so we're going to stop and we are going to restart that because that's no good. What if you are a fan of the original Nintendo Entertainment System, but you wanted to get involved in collecting import games for the Famicom? Well, you know what? Here are 3 great games I highly recommend that you check out. Make sure you check out Japan Retro Direct as well. Great source for import games. First and foremost, number 3, this is YY World 2. This is a game from Capcom this is Konami. Saw a second flub. So what do you do if you want... No. If you are a fan of collecting games for the 8-bit Nintendo Entertainment System and want to dip your toes into the world of the Famicom, what are 3 great games that you can go ahead and play, and you don't need to know any Japanese? This comes from our live stream, which we're doing right now from... Damn it, I lost your name! Resogun, okay. See, I'm a professional. What do you do if you're a fan of the Nintendo Entertainment System and you want to pick up 3 amazing games that are from the regular Famicom, not Super Famicom? What do you do if you're a fan of the original NES and you want to dip your toes into the world of the Famicom? Well, we're live streaming right now, and Resogun, one of our viewers, wanted an answer to that question. So here are 3 great games that you can play, and you don't need to know any Japanese. Number 3, YY World 2. This is a game that I saw John Riggs recommend years ago. One of the first videos of his I ever saw. This is from Capcom, and it has so many different characters from so many properties. It's fun. It's a shoot 'em up. It's a side scroller. It is terrific. Number 2, Parodius Dot. If you like Gradius and Life Force and games like that, very similar to YY World, but it's a parody. Number 1 for me has to be Kid Dracula. Now, this is something you can actually play on the Switch. It is based in the Castlevania universe. Absolutely love this game. Let me know, what are your favorite games to play from the Famicom on your NES? And that, people, is how it's done. There you go. Boom. Now I got to check and see if the audio recorded. No, you would ask Riggs because he's better versed. And I would not blame you one bit, Stu. Let's see. Just got to make sure. Do we have the audio? What do you do if you're a fan there we go. Entertainment system and you want to pick up the things that I do for my audience. Dance, monkey, dance. Okay. I can do that, boss. Tell me how to dance. I will do that. Just remember, Mongo, just pawn in Game of Life. All right. We are going to do one more level, and then I do have to go get Ellie Joe from my in-laws. So, seriously, thank you all for hanging out with us tonight. This has been... I needed this. We'll just put it to you that way. So, did I shut that off? I must have powered off automatically. Man, that's got a real quick battery saver function on it, so that's kind of cool. Okay, so we will go back here. All that for little old you. Yeah, you realize the work that you just made for me? It's all good. It was a good idea. And it was one of the... See, that's the thing for me with my YouTube shorts. So, do me a favor. Someone... Or I don't know if my phone will do it right now. Hey, Google. How many days has it been since October the 2nd, 2022? So, I have posted a YouTube short for 499 consecutive days. I knew I was getting close to 500. Tomorrow's day 500. Trying to come up with an idea every single day sucks. Like, it sucks. I'm not that smart to begin with. So coming up with, And I don't think I've repeated a topic. There may be a couple repeats. And I know I may have cheated from time to time where it's like, here's an upcoming video. I just got this. Make sure that you check this out when I do the full-blown video. Those are low-hanging fruit. But even those can be few and far between. So thanks for the great idea. I appreciate it. And you got to see the recommendations before everybody else. And legit, you guys are amazing. I mean, seriously. I couldn't do this without you. You know, Stu, I'm trying to think how I want to do this moving forward. Because clearly I need to. I need to be creating content just to keep the income coming in right now. I mean, there's no other way to say it. At the same time, I also need to reward all of you amazing people who have stepped up in the last few days to back me and support me and this channel, because one of the perks is, the fact you get early ad-free access to all of my content. So I need to deliver to those who stepped up for me. So homebrews and me have a mixed history. I don't do homebrews, simply because of the fact that, that was close. Kind of like the backseat of a Yugo. Because they rely on someone else's IP, it's just one of those things where I generally just don't do them. And I have very few of them that I own myself. I have a copy of... basically, it's a 2-player version of Mighty Final Fight that I bought from Ryan at Castlemania Games was it the last time? It was either the last time I was at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo or the time before that. I can't remember which it was. And I've got some of Riggs's homebrews. So, like, here's what I'll say. If it's a completely original homebrew and not like a... not a... remix isn't the right word, but where it's basically like doing new levels for Super Mario World, which those games do exist out there. I don't tend to support those. But if it's like Beavis, perfect example. That's a homebrew that is like I'll support all day long. Yes, I'm thinking ROM hacks. You are correct. Here's the other thing, though, too, and one of the reasons I don't do a ton of game reviews is my taste in games, I just know isn't... It's not even probably where most of you are. And, like, my despise for RPGs is legendary. Legendary. Oh, you sucker. I don't want to give a take on something that I know is just going to antagonize people. Unless it's people who like turn-based JRPGs, then they're fair game. So, yeah. My favorite YouTube shorts is when you try not to act. Yes. The you react, you lose sorts of ones. Those are some of my favorites, too. Kind of doing the cartoon one that I did the other day I thought was fun. And it was for those who haven't seen it, it was what are your favorite NES games that had a cartoon, or that the game was based on a cartoon. And I know a lot of people wanted me to bring up like Super Mario Brothers Super Show. That wasn't a game that was based on a cartoon. That was a cartoon based on a game. And yes, they are different. Oh, you suck. Oh, I got lucky there twice. I should be dead. You take away his credit card, Stu. That is how you stop Chuck from charging. Okay, with that, I do have to go get my youngest from my in-laws, and they are about 15 minutes away. So I, again, just got to thank all of you. Captain Buck O'Hare. But did the cartoon come out first or second? I think the game came out first and then the cartoon versus the cartoon and then the game. Same Earthworm Jim. The game was out and then there was the cartoon. So, thank you so much, everybody, for everything the last couple of days. This has been... I never expected this. Both the good and the bad side of this. I never expected people to step up like they have. And I never expected to be in this situation. So, head down. More work to do. Still going to film a review yet tonight. And, yeah. So, but until next time, I am checked out, gone.